Hannah ran through the narrow, dark alleys, her heart pounding. "Weasel, Badger, where are you?" she shouted, her voice echoing off the walls. She searched everywhere, but there was no sign of them. Meanwhile, a huge show was about to start. Doan, the man in charge, stepped onto the stage with a big grin. "Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, you will see things you've never seen before. Wonders from faraway lands. Ryukyu, Ezo, and beyond." Behind him, colorful banners flapped in the wind. They had bold letters announcing acts like the mighty man of stone, the fire-breathing Daruma, the terrifying snake woman, and the uncanny knife thrower. Doan's voice boomed with excitement. A Daruma who breathes fire, lighting up the night sky. A man strong as stone, and the dreaded snake woman, along with her monstrous children. The crowd murmured, eager to see the show. Elsewhere, Badger held onto his brother Weasel, his small hand shaking. "Big brother, where are we? Where's Hannah?" "Stop crying," Weasel whispered. "She told us to meet at the Jizo statue if we got lost. Remember?" But before they could move, a shadow loomed over them. Doan smirked as he looked down at the two scared kids. "Well, what do we have here?" His eyes gleamed with interest. "It seems I found something truly valuable. Welcome to the Doan Company." Not far away, in a dimly lit room, Soji leaned on a table, deep in thought. "All right, time for a drink to celebrate." But then he hesitated. "Wait, no. If I bet big on Neo's kite tomorrow, I'll win huge. What's the point of wasting money now?" He glanced at Reizo, who was quietly painting. Soji scoffed. "How does a guy who's only ever held a sword know how to paint?" Reizo didn't look up. "When I fight, time slows down. Just like painting, the brush moves like a sword. I just capture what I see." Soji narrowed his eyes. "So, you paint people the same way you kill them?" Reizo shook his head. "Once you reach that level, it doesn't matter what you do. Swordsmanship, painting, they are the same." Soji let out a frustrated sigh. "Damn it. If you can create something with a brush instead of a sword, why did so many people have to die?" Reizo looked at him calmly. "I don't know, but I think you have a better head on your shoulders than I ever will." Soji clicked his tongue, turning away. "TCH, whatever. Go sharpen that butcher's knife of yours or something." Meanwhile, Ewan stood firm, his voice steady. "This isn't about money. Neo is a person." Doan scoffed. "Are you serious? Compared to all the creatures in my company, Neo is something else. A true monster, stronger than anyone." Ewan's patience was wearing thin. "Please leave. There's nothing more to discuss." Doan smirked. "Do you really think a beast can be happy, forced to act like a human?" His tone turned sharp. "Yuzui-sama, I'm asking you to let it go." Elsewhere, Reizo's face darkened with concern. The two missing kids aren't the only ones. A lot of children with unusual appearances have disappeared. Ewan sighed. "No one cares when mountain kids go missing. That's just how it is in Nagasaki." Reizo clenched his fists. "But this time, it's probably Doan's doing." "I've heard rumors," Reizo continued. "They kidnap unlucky kids and force them into their performances." Ewan nodded. "They used to be just traveling performers. But then Doan started collecting children who were different, without caring about their will." He exhaled, troubled. "Neo was one of them. I took him in because I wanted to help. But Doan regrets letting Neo go," Ewan admitted. "He came to see me today." Before Reizo could respond, Soji burst in. Wait. Are you saying Neo lost because of that guy?" His face turned red with frustration. "This isn't fair. I lost everything on that bet. Where's Neo now?" Ewan's expression remained unreadable. "Hiding, just to be safe." Meanwhile, chaos erupted elsewhere. Badger struggled. "Let go." Weasel panicked. "GG, get off. Put us down." And then, in the eerie silence, Neo and Doan finally faced each other. "Neo," Doan whispered, eyes burning with obsession. Neo met his gaze, calm and unshaken. "You wanted to own me, didn't you?" Doan stepped closer, his voice trembling with excitement. "Yes, I'll never let you go again. You belong to me and me alone." Neo's lips curled into a smirk. "Oh yeah? How much are you willing to pay?" In the background, the distant cries of children echoed. "Give me my doll back. Mommy, I miss my mommy." The snake woman hushed them. Come now, no more crying. Here, I have food for you. The eerie show of the Doan Company continued, but something was changing. Something big was coming. Neo leaned back, smirking. You get to eat every day and sleep under a roof, he said casually. Badger frowned. I want to go home. I bet Hannah's looking for us. Weasel crossed his arms. Yeah, no way we're staying here. Neo grinned. Oh, is that right? The crew cheered as victory settled over them. Soji, relieved, clapped his hands together. Hunger had gnawed at him, but Neo's efforts meant he might not starve after all. Soji examined the bitten gold coin, proof that led them straight to the Doan Company and the missing twins. Teppa found its presence suspicious, but Neo dismissed it as coincidence, having come across it after visiting Doan. Yuan, unconvinced, warned Neo to stay away, but Soji reminded them they always followed the will of the marked gold without question. Accepting fate, Teppa relented. Neo claimed the right to handle Doan himself, having brought in the revenge. That night, he received a package, sealing his promise to return to Doan. Yuan, watching from the shadows, refrained from stopping him. If he truly wanted to, he would have acted already. Soji and Reizo encountered an enemy who struck first. A knife-wielding foe hurled multiple blades at them, but they swiftly dodged. The fire-wielding enemy then launched a fireball, prompting Reizo to charge forward. However, the fire enemy doused the entire area with petrol and set it ablaze. As flames spread, Soji hid from the knife enemy, while Reizo confronted the fire user. With a sudden strike, Reizo kicked the knife enemy, sending him flying into the fire enemy, knocking them both down. Enraged, the fire enemy unleashed a massive explosion, igniting his petrol and causing a huge firebomb. Meanwhile, deep in the forest, the Arrow warrior battled a beast-like enemy, enduring powerful blows. Despite the struggle, he ultimately triumphed, sending the beast enemy flying. At the enemy base, Yuan assessed the condition of the snake woman. While inside, the enemy boss attempted to negotiate with Neo. Without hesitation, Neo executed him with her deadly string technique. With the battle won, they rescued the captured children. The next day, the group rested and celebrated their victory. Neo indulged in an expensive cake. At the boat station, Teppa and Yuan watched the boats, feeling content and pleased with the success of their mission.